Hey team, Major Poe here, Operation Valkyrie, Japan, turn 5.4, July 1938. Japan has 2 tech rolls, improved factories with a +2 on the die roll. That's an 11. So we finally get to stage 1 in that one, and that will go away. And large ship construction with a +3 on the die roll. 9. That one finally goes to stage 1. So that can now go away. So here's how I have the tech board as I see it. Going over to buys, Japan has $21. They're going to lend lease a sub to Germany for $6, leaving them 15. They're going to upgrade 2 militia for $4, leaving them with 11. They're going to buy 2 marines, leaving them with $3, and finish the airfield for $3. So that's 8, and 3 is 11, plus 6 is 19, 21, 28, 9, 10, 11, plus 6 is 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 for Japan. Japan has officially declared war on China, so we're going to make 4 attacks. The first attack is Henan. The transport from I-12 will move 1 to P-50, 2 to P-41, and it will pick up a Marine and an infantry. The Marine will land in Henan, and the infantry will go to Kwangtung. Another transport will take 2 Marines. Another transport will take 2 Marines, and one of the destroyers will take the last Marine. So these 5 units will also land in Kwangtung versus the 2 infantry and 4 militia there. In Yunnan from Anantonkin, we have battle number 3. So the cavalry, 3 infantry, mountain brigade, and the motorized infantry will all go into Yunnan. 3 of the tactical bombers will also join that fight. I think it's probably easier if I just do this. Put the militia in there. Keep these guys on this card with the 3 tacticals. Okay, the 2 fighters will go into this fight into Kwangtung, and the medium bomber out of Rihe will also join. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it can land in Anantonkin. Okay, shore bombardments from the fleet will have a battleship, another battleship, a battle cruiser, and 3 heavy cruisers. So that's 6 first strike bombardments. Also part of this attack, correction, I'll put that there. We want to blockade a few ports. So a torpedo boat destroyer will move from P41 to P32 to P14. Torpedo boat destroyer will move to P32. A heavy cruiser will move to P32. A heavy cruiser will move to P14. And a destroyer will move to P14. And a destroyer will move to P32. A light cruiser will also move to P32 and P14. I only need 3 ships to blockade these ports, but I'll just take 4 just in case. So remaining, I have 3 transports that have not moved for non-combat, and the carriers have not moved for non-combat. So I'll take those to this side. Okay, and the fourth combat will be, oh shoot, 6 infantry. Super helpful here. 6 infantry will go into Peking Mamrihi with the 2 fighters against 1 militia. That militia is in a city. It'll defend at a 3. My unit's going into mountains in both territories. The infantry and marines will be down to a 1, and the cavalry will be at a 2. The infantry will be at a 1 with the motorized, and the mountain infantry is unaffected, so it'll still be at a 2. So I have that set up on the board down here. Okay, now we will start with number 1, so that's $1 onto Japan, moving them to 19, and $1 does not come off of anywhere there. And because we're attacking, we also lose 1 off of our oil distribution. Okay. Okay, going into Kwangtung, we have 2 battleships with first strikes at 4, and both missed. We have a battle cruiser with a first strike at 3, also missed, and we have 2 heavy cruisers with a first strike at 2. Okay, that one fell off the board. It's here. Let's roll that again. 2, so 1 hit. So my guess is they will lose a militia. Not the greatest dice rolls, but is what it is. Okay, so we have the medium bomber at 7. It's 1 hit. We have 2 fighters at 6. That's a 3 and a 9. That's 2 hits. And we have 6 at 1. I'll roll these over here just so they don't fall off the board. Close enough. So 2 hits in total. They'll probably take 2 militia. I have 3 militia at 2. They all missed, so they'll lose 2 of those. And 2 infantry at 4. These will be on marines. They both miss. Okay, round 2. We have 2 fighters and the medium bomber. And we have 2 more hits. And we have 6 at 1. Crying out loud. There's 1 hit here. And this one here at 11 missed. So we have 3 hits total. 1 on the infantry, 1 fighter, and 1 tactical. Or correction, 1 medium bomber. So the militia at a 2 is a miss, and the 2 infantry at 4 all misses. So unscathed into Kwangtung. Rolls weren't the greatest, but I won't complain in the end. So that takes these units off the board. That puts Japan up $2 more. They go to 21. Toss there. And attack number 3, we're going into Yunnan. So I have 3 tactical bombers at 7. Target select on 2 of them, so that will be the infantry. And I have a motorized and a mountain brigade at 2. That's a 1 hit there, and I have 4 at 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4 in total, 2 of which are infantry, 2 are militia. So 4 militia at a 2. We have 1 hit. And 2 infantry at 4. 2 hits total, so I'll lose 2 of the infantry. No, let me go back without deleting everything. I will delete These six are in here. Oh, I can't win here, fellas. Okay. On this card, I lose two. I will lose the cavalry and the motorized. Okay, and they have lost 4 units. They have 2 militia remaining. 2 infantry from the tacticals are gone, and 2 others. Okay, so 3 tactical bombers at 7 or less. 1, 2 hits. That's everybody. I lost a motorized and a cavalry. Okay, and they have 2 at 2. Both misses. So I have 3 infantry and a motor, correction, 3 infantry and a mountain remaining, and the 3 tacticals. Okay, Yunnan has fallen. So I have 3 infantry and a mountain brigade, and the 3 tacticals have survived. Just put all the planes right here. We'll move those after the fact. Okay, last battle is in Peking. Into a city, I have 2 fighters at 6. 1 hit. And the 6 infantry at 2. Another hit. Okay, they have 1 militia at a 3. 5, that's a miss. Okay, so unscathed into Peking. So Japan will go up $1 for Yunnan and $2 for Peking. And then because they have Kwangtung and Peking, that's 2 bonus objective dollars as well. So up 1, 2, 3 to 24. And then there's $2 in bonuses, which they can collect during the non-combat phase in China. Okay, so as far as the Air Force goes, I need another task force marker, I guess. Okay, so in the 41st and Tonkin, there is an infantry, and there'll be 1, 2 fighters, the 3 tactical bombers, 2 will land in here, 1 will go back to the carrier, and the medium bomber went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to Formosa. No, I'll land that one in Anatonkin as well. Okay. These 6 units are in the city. Okay, and the fighters would have went 1, 2, 3, 4, and they can land on the carriers. But I think I'll leave 1 in reheat, and I'll put 1 on a carrier. The 2 infantry in Eastern Manchuria will move over. And that will conclude. Oh, correction. Coastal sub from P59 will move to P60. Coastal sub in P50 will move to P59. A sub in P59 will move P60, P62. And the other one will move P50 to I12. Okay, that will conclude the Japanese non-combat movements. We will now roll for the rest of the territories. One, two. I think that's the only two that are left. So just to confirm, just bring up the rules again. Okay, so China. They both border CCP. So on a 1 to 6, it's CCP. On a 7 to 12, it's KMT. So we will roll a d12 for both of these territories. We'll start up here in Sync Gang. 1 to 6 is CCP, 7 to 12 is KMT. So that is KMT. So they have 2 infantry out of that one. I don't see any of their markers. Okay, and then Tibet. That also goes to KMT. So cavalry and a mountain brigade. Mountain brigade and a cavalry. Okay, apologies CCP, but I was unable to roll any for you on that event. So Japan, let's collect at Yunnan and Kwangtung. I can take these dice markers off. I don't know where the other one went. Okay, we will roll for Siam. Last recruitment roll at a 1 and missed that one as well. The airfield will go into Anatonkin. It was a 2-turn build. Kind of messed that up last time. Okay, 1 militia upgrade will go into Anatonkin on the 41st. And 1 will go into Rihi. Okay, and then I have 2 Marines. 1 will go into Kyushu, 1 will go into Rihi. Oh my goodness. Apologies, folks. I forgot to move my transports. So 2 transports will move into P14, and 1 transport will go into port in Kyushu. Leave the aircraft carriers. Leave everything else where it is. Okay, and then I will lend lease, as I'm not at war with the British, to Germany a submarine in A11. Now, collect income. Japan collects $24 plus $2 for oil from America and $2 in bonuses. That is $28 in total. Okay, that will conclude the Japanese turn. Operation Valkyrie, turn 5.4. Looking forward to the UK and Commonwealth and France next. Thank you very much.